Welcome back to our Super Mario Galaxy. Last time, we got through most of the Melty Molten Galaxy, so this time, we're starting out with our final Purple Comet. Our next mission is Red Hot Purple Coins. For our final Purple Comet mission, and final Prankster Comet mission in general, we have to collect 100 purple coins around the starting area of the Melty Molten Galaxy, which is surprisingly straightforward, actually. Compared to some of the other purple comets we've seen, I actually think this one is surprisingly easy. Obviously the galaxy itself is very dangerous with all the lava, and like the little heat geysers and everything, but in general, this is pretty straightforward. All of the coins are in pretty easy to spot locations. Some are definitely a little bit precarious over lava, but in general, this should not be a problem. It's kind of about timing in some cases, because you definitely need to avoid getting hit by lava if you can help it. In other cases, you might still want to consider damage boosting for coins just to speed things up a little bit, especially because we did have a life mushroom at the very beginning. For this little tilting platform, we do have to weigh this down in order to get the coins below, like so. We also have this structure over here. We also have coins on the other side of this structure as well. We'll go after those later on. One coin that's a little bit tricky to spot, especially if you don't see the shadow, is this one above here. There's also one kind of hidden back there. And now we have to basically climb up this structure. We have to ground pound a little, spot here, like before. I figured I might as well start getting this platform to sink, since I still had a couple coins over there, but there were also these geysers there, so we wouldn't be able to actually get over here immediately anyway. So that's why I left those 2 coins. There are plenty of coins up on top of this, and we actually have to go to a bit of a secret area. In the regular level, we could have actually dropped down into the volcano, but there wasn't a need to do so until the hidden mission, which is actually next. Alright, so next up we have these coins on these little platforms. There's nothing above this block, thankfully, especially if you break it. You obviously wouldn't be able to get whatever was above it, so luckily there isn't anything to worry about there. We also have some very small sinking platforms with a few coins, and now we have to climb up here very carefully, dodging all of the little geysers again. For our final purple coins, we should have 3 more to go after here, and they should be at the top of this. Yep, there are our final 2. So now we have the fun task of making this jump to actually get to the top of this structure where the star is. And with that, we have completed our final Prankster Comet mission. You got a star! Red Hot Purple Coins, Melty Molten Galaxy. High score updated. You increased your star bit count. And finally, for the garden, we have a hidden star at the Melty Molten Galaxy. We have to go to the Sinking Lava Spire. So we already saw how to access this hidden star, because by the suns after this starting area, there was a Hungry Luma. So first things first, let's go around the starting area collecting all the star bits we see. We also might want to investigate the volcano, since, like in the Purple Coin mission, we actually can go inside the volcano, and in the hidden mission for the Hungry Luma in particular, it is worth investigating. I do find it mean that these geysers are timed perfectly, so you can't actually easily make it up here after ground pounding that little stone. In this mission, we have a switch, and that gives us a ton of star bits and also causes the lava to rise. Hey you! Yeah, you! Got any tasty star bits? If you feed me a bunch of star bits, I'll burst with snacky happiness and then transform. I'm famished. I need 80 star bits to curb the hunger pangs. That's it, I'm stuffed. Here we go! Transform! A new planet was born. Next up, we have this planet with rising and falling lava. This is obviously very dangerous, and we have some silver stars to collect. I definitely should not have attempted that jump, but we're fine. Again, I tend to damage boost a lot in this galaxy, despite all of the danger and all of the lava. We have another silver star up here. I see one off in the distance, but let's actually wait for this one. There is a life up mushroom, but I don't think we'll actually need that. The final silver star should be nearby, but I'm actually okay, I actually see it over there. We actually can make this jump. And our next star is right over there. You got a hidden star, Burning Tide, Melty Molten Galaxy. Galaxy complete. High score updated. You increased your star bit count. So that takes care of the garden, but we still have 2 more hungry Lumas to feed. Let's start out by returning to the Gateway Galaxy entrance. Hey you! Yeah, you! Got any tasty Starbits? If you feed me a bunch of Starbits, I'll burst with snacky happiness and then transform. I'm famished. I need 1,200 Starbits to curb the hunger pangs. That's it. I'm stuffed. Here we go! Transform! The Boo's Boneyard Galaxy has appeared. Our mission here is racing the Spooky Speedster. So all there is of this galaxy is the skull-shaped planet with a warp pipe. Inside, we have a bunch of coins, a Boo mushroom, and a sign. I only talk to Boos, so get lost. Hey, the name's Chillboard. Listen, you remember how to move around as a Boo? Shake the controller or press Y to turn invisible so you can pass through Crystal. If you ride the wind, you can float even farther, but don't hit the wall. Shake the controller or press Y to turn invisible and pass through. That's it, float up like that. Hehehe, so you're after it too. You'll have to race me for it. Here we go. We have a rematch with the Spooky Speedster. This time, instead of using Polestars, we are Boo. Again, I do think holding down ZL actually makes you descend slightly faster. We actually want to pass through here, even though it's initially a little bit slow. You can collect these big coins to activate the fans, allowing you to go through a lot faster. These are springs, they'll bounce you around, clearly. That'll slow you down, so let's avoid those and continue to activate all the fans and make our way to the goal. Overall, this isn't too difficult, and it's actually, again, surprisingly easy for how late into the game this is, if you ask me. One more fan there, and with that, we still have to pass through this crystal here, but we should almost be to the goal. Yep, there it is. Hehehe, 5566. Well, a promise is a promise, so take this. Take it already! You got a star! Racing the Spooky Speedster, Boo's Boneyard Galaxy. Galaxy complete. High score updated. You increased your Starbit count. So our final Hungry Luma is outside the garden. So let's take this teleporter over here. Hey you! Yeah, you! Got any tasty star bits? If you feed me a bunch of star bits, I'll burst with snacky happiness and then transform. I'm famished. I need 1600 star bits to curb the hunger pangs. That's it. I'm stuffed. Here we go. Transform. The Snowcap Galaxy has appeared. Our next mission is Star Bunnies in the Snow. First things first, we have to open up this treasure chest with a shell. Let's play chase. Can you catch us all before the time runs out, boyoing? So, we have to catch 3 bunnies in 2.5 minutes, which is kind of strict actually. This mission can be a little bit challenging, but the bunnies are always in the same spot. There's always one in this little crevice. Also, you can use the pointer to clear up the snow in order to easily find these switches. The final switch is up here. That gives us a fire flower, allowing us to melt some of the snowmen around. This snowman has a shell, and this one has a bunny. So we can use the shell to open up this. And now that we've located all 3 bunnies, we have the fun task of actually catching them, which is actually easier than it may seem. We can actually kind of push them into this little, like area, and they basically can't get out, so we can very easily catch up to them. That is my advice for the stage, to kind of lure them into the pits over here. Eep, you're fast! I guess I was just too slow. One is already in there, so let's try to push this bunny over there as well. It actually can be a little bit tricky, but that is actually perfect. I can't believe you caught me! Hey everyone, run! You caught me. I give up. Here, take this, boyoing. I won't lose next time. Let's do it again, boyoing. Hey, you're pretty good. And with that, we have our final main power star. You got a star! Star Bunnies in the Snow, Snowcap Galaxy. Galaxy complete. High score updated. You increased your starbit count. We now have enough power, star power to go to another world. But before that, we must help your special one. Are you prepared to travel to the center of the universe? Alright then, off we go.
Go, Luigi!
To reach the new world, you have to complete the Fate of the Universe a second time. The cutscenes and the stage itself are identical to the first playthrough, but the credits have actually been revised to include scenes of later areas. I've talked about the purple coins and how they're unlocked quite a bit throughout this playthrough, but this is a big reason why I'm not a fan of these stars being post-game. I don't really like having to play the final stage again just to unlock the true ending and some additional content. Overall, I still really like Super Mario Galaxy. Playing through all of it again, this is easily one of my favorite 3D Mario games of all time. It has some of the most consistent level design, and a lot of the set pieces are actually really cool. Again, having fewer stars in each galaxy, like 6 or 7 in each of the main galaxies, allows for a lot of smaller galaxies with unique set pieces and environments. So in general, I do think Galaxy is one of the strongest games in the series. Again, my only real problem with this game is I wish you could get every star, or all 120 main stars, without having to fight Bowser the first time, and then basically unlock everything else by completing the stage just once. In the grand scheme of things, this is a pretty small complaint. I still think this is a fantastic game, and it's been a lot of fun going through it again. When we went through the credits the first time, we still had quite a bit of the game left to go, and now we've basically seen everything except a couple more things. So we're not quite done with the playthrough yet, there's still a few things to show off, which we'll be doing next time. But yeah, in general, I highly recommend this game. Also, this is actually an Easter egg. If you collect 9,999 star bits, the coconuts will be turned into watermelons. I've actually never done that myself because as much as I do love this game, I have never felt motivated to collect that many star bits, but it is a cool reward for maxing out the counter. Again, I highly recommend this game to fans of 3D platformers and Mario as a series. Even though I have nostalgia for Mario Sunshine in particular, I will fully admit that this is leagues above most of the previous two games, 64 and Sunshine, and I even prefer this to some of the later games as well. I hope to cover some of the later Mario games in the future, but it'll probably be a ways off. But yeah, it's been fun going through this game again for its anniversary. It's held up remarkably well, and I highly recommend playing it if you haven't already. Again, the 3D All-Stars Collection was delisted digitally, but you can still find physical copies relatively easy if you want to play it on Switch, and it's a pretty solid deal if you also want to play 64 and Sunshine. But with that being said, we still have the new world to go over, along with the library. So thank you for watching, and I hope you'll join me next time for more Super Mario Galaxy.
Thank you for playing my game.
Thank you.
The Grand Finale Galaxy is now open.